Alright, so this is Fallout 3, and as you can see, it is a nuclear wasteland, and I am this guy here. I've been playing him for a couple of months now. He's pretty powerful, he's got a lot of weapons, a lot of armor, and I am him, basically. He is my alter ego in this ruined version of the world. And this is the ruins of the White House that I was just questing in, but I decided to back out a little bit and show you around how I play the game and a typical nightly session with me. So you saw that little radiation ticker up there in the corner. That's my raid. If I get too exposed to radiation, I can die, just like in reality. So to get rid of that, I need to use a medication called Radaway. I can see how much my rads are. So, boop, gone. My rads are all at 0, and I can take this other medication here called Rad-X, and what that'll do is it'll make it so that I'm more resistant to the rads. And I have various effects on me. This buffs up my abilities. I have strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. They handle different things, as you can see on the little read up here. Charisma is improved bartering. It's a full role-playing game. I mean, there's a lot of detail to it. I have different skills. I have barter skill, my gun skills. As I went through the game, I had to, every time I leveled up, I had to put more points into these skills, and now I'm pretty much a crack shot with all sidearms. I'm a master sneak. I can sneak up on people. I can repair stuff. I can use medicine very well. I'm a master lockpicker. I have these various perks that do different effects in the game, and there's a lot of them, and they give you different abilities, like Tag allows you to select another skill. You've been tested in some dangerous parts, and you've learned things, so you get a bonus to different resistances. And then over here is the general, and this basically tells me, you know, what I've accomplished in the game. It tells me I'm a very good person, I'm a Lightbringer, I go after bad people. Much like a cowboy in the Old West, I'm kind of like a sheriff or a deputy, or basically just a special badass bounty hunter. So this is my inventory. This is all the weapons I have. Some of these I use a lot, and some of them I sell. This up here tells me how much weight I can carry and how much weight I have on me. So you got to keep your eye on that when you're scavenging, because if you get too much, you can't move. My hit points is my health, damage resistance is how much my armor does, and bottle caps is my money. That's how much money I've accumulated over the course of the game. My armor is a Tesla helmet and a Tesla armor, and if you look here, well, you can't see it, but that CND means the condition that it's in. I have to keep my stuff repaired. Weapons fall apart over time. You have to keep them repaired by using similar weapons, so you pick up stuff and you duct tape it together. I have all my different medications and stuff that gives you different stuff, but you become addicted to it, so you got to use it sparingly because it gives you a boost, but at the same time you become dependent on it, and when you don't have it, you start to suffer effects. So it's a double-edged sword, but I use these two a lot. Jet, because it gives me more, it makes me move faster, and I need things like water for hit points and Radaway, and I can make myself invisible with a stealth boy. So this biogel, I went into an alien spacecraft earlier in the game, and I had all these biogels and epoxies from an alien race, and then I have a whole bunch of just miscellaneous junk that I've picked up along the way that's worth money, like a pack of cigarettes is worth 10 bottle caps, and a carton of cigarettes is worth 50, so those are things that I pick up when I'm scavenging about the wasteland. And I have all my different ammunition, which doesn't weigh a thing, so I can pick up as much of that as I want. Over here we have the data, which shows me my map, my overhead. I have the world itself, and as you can see, the world is quite big. And all these little dots with a slash are places I haven't been to yet. So any place that has one, I can actually just go right there. And I have quests, which is things that people have asked me to do throughout the wasteland. Bring batteries to Marguerite with yeast and some kind of fruit to make some kind of whiskey, and then go into Pittsburgh, and I can kill slave owners, people that have enslaved other people. I can go after them and because they're bad people in this world. They come in and they take people as slaves. It's like Mad Max or Waterworld. And I have little notes and stuff like that that I've heard. There's journals.
Sharp knife. Sharp knife to send him.
See, I can listen to journals.
Play and say
Stuff, you know, from other people. That was a crazy ghoul that was talking there. I have different radio stations I can listen to. Turn this guy on. And this is 3 Dog.
Let me ask you something, children.
And he talks about the local news and stuff. So he talks about local things. He's actually in the Washington Monument. So this is downtown DC. I'm in the Capital Wasteland is what it's called in the game. And these guys are my friends. This is the Brotherhood of Steel. They're a group of good guys. And these are things I can scavenge, but it looks like I've already scavenged them because they're all empty. And you can shoot things and make them blow up. Like cars. And let's just watch a nice mushroom cloud appear over that little car there. Boom. And there it goes. So that comes in handy when you've got enemies over there. Enemies standing next to a vehicle. This area is kind of irradiated. So somewhere in the distance you'll actually see the Washington Monument. I think that's it right there. Yeah, you see it at the very tip of my screen. And this is Pennsylvania Ave. Ooh, somebody's shooting at me. Okay, I got an enemy. Let me take him out from over here. Oh, he's a super mutant. So when I go to shoot things, I can go into this special mode where I can target specific points and let it fire. The game automatically figures out how well I shot, and this is where the game might get a little gory. And he's dead. Good, we got him. Ooh. Somebody else shooting. See, those guys helped me shoot him. They're actually helping me out because they're on my side. So let's see what he had over here. He had some good stuff, maybe. I can search his body and get some... Oh, I got another rifle so I can repair mine. Oh, there's a couple of people that died here, unfortunately. I couldn't save them. It's ammo, first aid. It looks like I've already picked this place clean. He's got nothing worth anything. And there's a bed, but I don't need it. I didn't take any damage. Alright, so that's basic combat. If you'll see down in the bottom corner on the right hand, there's a bar that says AP. That's my action points. I can reload my gun right now. And that's my action points. And the number below that is how many bullets I have total. And the 10 is how many bullets I have in my gun. And the condition is how well my gun is, what kind of condition my gun is in. So I use a long-range rifle when I'm moving around in a big area like this. You want to be able to shoot things from a distance, especially with the skill I have. But I really don't want to show you downtown DC because it's kind of boring. It was fun when I ran through it. There were a lot of super mutants that I had to kill, but now it's pretty empty. I've pretty much beaten the game, but I'm still exploring everything. So let's fix that rifle. Let me show you how I fix a rifle. I got my weapons. I have 2 Chinese assault rifles, and one of them is in good shape, the other one's in bad shape. So I can repair this one by hitting R and select the other one. And now you'll hear a duct tape noise, and now my rifle is in better shape. So I pick up weapons and armor as I go, and I'm going through a couple of withdrawals, but that's no big deal. Psycho withdrawal. Alright, so let's get back in, and I'm going to show you the rest of the wasteland. Go to my world map, and let's start at the beginning at Megaton. So in this game, you are basically a Mad Max kind of character. The character starts out in Vault 101. He is the son of a scientist, and the scientist's wife dies in labor, and he oh, I got some withdrawals here. I'm struggling. Why can't I move though? I'm carrying too much weight. So I gotta sell some stuff. I can barely move. I gotta get rid of 5 pounds, so let's just find some like water. There's some water. And oops, I just injected myself with something. And there's another one. Blood packs take up weight. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm at 6 there. I'm gonna move on my own. And this is Megaton. This is the first and the main city in the game. You start out in this city coming out of the vault, and I will tell you a little bit more about the vault after I go to sleep, because it's kind of late in the night and I want to show you a beautiful wasteland day. So I'm going to go. This is my house. I bought it in the game, and this is my bobblehead collection. You get different perks when you find bobbleheads across the wasteland, and as you can see, I'm building my collection. And this is my house. I didn't decorate it. It just came with some of this stuff, but I can use everything here. It's all mine. I don't have to worry about stealing. I'm not stealing from anybody, because you can actually steal from people in this game too. It is a moral... Hello, this is my butler, Wadsworth. He is my butler. And this is my bed, and I'm going to sleep, and it's 2 a.m. So wake me up in about 7 hours, and I sleep. So the game counts down, and I wake up. So I came out of Vault 101, and my father was a scientist, and my mother died in childbirth. I was born in Vault 101, but and I grow. You start off the game as a baby, crawling around in your crib, and the game kind of
Here, you've done so much for us. I want you to have this.
Now, because I've been...
all I have to offer you.
I'll take some bottle caps, sure.
It's the least
because I'm such a good guy, I'm a nice person, I'm always helping people against bad people in this game. People come up to me and they give me stuff. They're very nice to me. If you listen to radio in the game, there's radios that you can find in some of the locations that that guy 3Dog is on the radio, and he actually talks about my latest exploits. The game remembers the quests I've completed, and it basically makes me play as the hero. So that's kind of fun. And it's daytime. It's not exactly a sunny day yet, but I've got some bookkeeping to do. Let me just run up here. And again, this is part of my typical game night. It's been maybe 20 minutes now. And I'm going to walk into Craterside Supply. This is my store that I go into. And I got to deal with this Dizzy Dame. She's kind of crazy, Moira.
Huh.
But
did you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up?
She's a little bit crazy, but she gives me stuff to sell and stuff to buy. She can repair my stuff. And I need her to fix my gun, my shotgun, and my backwater rifle. And that's done. She's repaired everything. And then let's see what she has for sale. So she's going to sell to me. And I have my gun cheat sheet here somewhere on the desk. Oh, here it is. Okay. I like to keep track of what ammo I actually need, because there's so much ammo in this game that I know I don't need a lot of it. This just weighs me down. I don't need this. This is all for a minigun, but it's worth money. See, I get 288 caps for it, and this is how much money she has, and this is how much money I have. So I have to trade with her, basically, and barter to get all my money back from her. So I'm going to sell some cigarettes, sell about 2 of those, maybe. Get her up there. One, no, cancel, not that. Want to sell the cigarettes. One more, okay, for one more for a, yep, okay. And oh, I gotta get cash in some fingers too. I'll tell you about the fingers in a minute. So let's see, she's almost maxed out. I'll sell that and that. 2 packs of cigs and some pre-war money brings her up to that. Now, she's at max, but I need stuff from her if she has it. So let's see if she has stim packs. Yep, I always need those. Those are your health. And let's see, I like to buy some ammo from her if she has it. And like I said, I know exactly what kind of ammo I need, which is 38. 308 for my sniper rifle. I'll buy all those. 32s I don't need. I need 44s though. You have a Magnum that I rarely ever use it. I might as well just get rid of it actually. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't use the darn thing. So, Magnum. There it is. I can sell. Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll sell that. Get the money back for it. And the 556 is for my assault rifle. Take all that. And I really don't need the Magnum anymore. So, she's kind of maxed out and she doesn't have anything else I need. So let's just see if I can give her a couple more items that I don't need, like glue. Pick all kinds of stuff you pick up in the wasteland that's useful to people. Shotgun. I like my shotgun. I got scrap metal I gotta get rid of. And I can give her some of these grenades I don't really use. Oh wait, only 4 of them, 3 of those. Alright, I thought I had more. Alright, plasma grenades. Missiles, I don't need a missile. Missiles are worth a bit more. Let's lower that down. And go like that. Oh, she's over now. So let's get something back from her. Like that missile, and then we're good. And now I just took all of her money and I traded her a bunch of stuff.
Good hunting.
And I have to go now.
Remember.
So, as you can see, now it's red here. Okay, something is going really wonky here. My CPU is fine. Alright, let's just... Okay, so I guess it was my fraps buffer was a little too full there, so I gotta remember to drain that every once in a while. The little program that's basically allowing me to record as I play. And alright, so I'm done here. This guy is a mercenary. You can actually hire people to work with you, but he's not hireable. And then I can build stuff at this workbench if I have all the items, but I really don't use that too much. It's not as useful as it was in the other game I played, which was Dead Island, where I was fighting a bunch of zombies. Excuse me. Alright, so that is Megaton. I've pretty much traded away everything I need. Oh, I gotta get rid of all my scrap metal. That's another thing that's valuable only in this place. You find scrap metal all over the game, and this old man up in the water, here he is, this guy here is Walter.
Huh? Yeah, what is it?
And he buys the scrap metal for me at 10 caps a pop, so I have just take all the scrap metal I have.
Well, all right. Let me count out your
And
cash.
557 pieces of scrap metal. That was 57 pounds I was carrying. And I have more weight I can carry now. So let's get rid of a couple more things. I gotta get rid of this sledgehammer. But this is basic upkeep in the game. It takes a little while. You just gotta, go collect things, and then you come back and you trade it off. And you go on quests. You talk to people all over the town. And I've pretty much done everything in this area. Like I said, I've been playing the game for quite a while now. And I'm already I've already beaten it, and I'm just kind of cleaning up everything I've missed. Just thoroughly exploring the game, looking for those bobbleheads, and completing all the quests that I can find. So let's walk outside of Megaton. Oh yeah, so my father was a scientist. He was in Vault. I was in Vault 101 at the very beginning of the game. You start off as a baby, and then you're a 10-year-old, and you learn a couple of the basic skills of the game, like how to use a gun, and how to move around, and how the stats work, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, here's some traveling merchants I can sell to. So scavenger.
Hey there.
All right, let's see if he can get rid of some of this other stuff here. He's only got a little bit, but I can get rid of that heavy sledgehammer that I never use. Get rid of that. And let's see if I can just sell some quick, sell a missile, like one. 2. Yeah, 2 should be fine. And does he have anything I need? Nope, nothing at all. Nothing I need. So I'll just take the money and leave.
Bye.
Yeah, that just saved me another bunch of pounds. 165. I got some weight and room in my backpack now. What are you guys doing here? Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is the water caravan, and they get it brings water to people. The wasteland was very toxic when I first came out. It's basically 200 years after a world war that happened in 2077 in a world that's very much it's a fictional what if JFK had lived and we had gotten into different technologies and the world ended in a ball of fire. There was a big war with the Chinese, and it's actually very complicated, very well written. And so I came out of this vault. Let me show you Vault 101. It's right over in this area. So I'll basically show you what I first saw when I came into the game, and then I'll show you a small dungeon. I'll just show you a small area that I scavenged in, and I'll show you how gory the game is. Uh-oh. Completely stopped here. Let me just save my game. Save my game. Come on, saved. Alright, and now we're back. I had to change a few settings to make the game run better, but it looks like it's running better now. Recording better. I can see my audio repeaters a little bit better now too. So as you can see, the game is pretty grim, but at the same time it's kind of gorgeous looking. I mean, I love the detail work on, like, you know, this. You can see the rust spots on that water tower, and you can see the highway pieces in the distance, way in the distance, and it's right up this hill that I came out of Vault 101. So you start off as a child, you go through age 10, the game flashes forward a couple of times to give you the storyline, and at the age of 16 you run a exam that kind of sets some of your stats, and then all hell breaks loose when you turn 18 and your father leaves the vault, which no one is supposed to leave the vault, but you did. So you come out of this vault, no idea what the world around you is going to be like, and this is what you see. See the Washington Monument way in the distance, you can see the Capitol building, and this is my dog, Dogmeat. But I don't really need him much anymore. He just, well, I might as well pick him up. Come on, Dogmeat, let's go. Alright, he's going to follow me around now, and he's going to attack people for me. He's basically going to be my guard dog. So let's show you what I look like from the side. So I kind of like this view. You know, you can play around with the way you look. So running down the road here, go back to first person. That's the difference between video games. It's this is third person, where I can see the back of my character, and this is first, where I'm looking down the barrel of my gun. I can zoom in the gun like that, even though it doesn't really line up. Oh, there's a guy walking down the street. Let's see what he wants. He looks like a wanderer or a trader or something. See, my crosshairs aren't turning red, so I know he's not a bad guy. Let's see what he's got to say.
What do you need?
What's he got? Oh, he's a seller. Let's see what he's got. Nah, this is the same guy, I think. This is my sledgehammer. So I don't really need anything. And well, did he have any money? Yep. Yeah, he's the same guy. He's only got $2. So he doesn't have any money for me, so I can't trade with him. So you gotta find. There's a couple of big towns in the game. One is a aircraft carrier that has been converted into a city that's sitting off the coast of the wasteland. But all right, so I came out of the vault, and right away I'm in, getting into all kinds of adventures, and I'm scavenging this little city here, looking through all these broken buildings, looking for stuff to sell, and there's different like cabinets I can open, and stuff like that. But I've already picked it pretty much clean, and there's not very nice people out here in the wasteland. There's people that are called raiders that basically just like to come in and take anything they want. They are not the best people in the world. Very bad people. And there are also slavers who... there's my dog again. So you don't want to run into them, but I'm going to run into them because I want to show you how the game is with fighting. So I got my crosshair down in the corner there, and that little red dot is telling me there's an enemy nearby. So I know there's a couple of enemies in this school. And I'm just going to come around the corner, and let's see who we see. Hey, hello. Now see how she's got a red thing here. That's her health. Tells me she's a raider and she's bad. I can go for the head. I can shoot the gun out of her hand, which I'll probably do just to be nice, but usually I just go for the head and let it fly. And whoa, one shot and another shot. And the game gets all Matrix and gory. This is why I said it's kind of gory, but you know, it's somewhat realistic. I mean, you know, in a cartoonish way. Oop, there's another one. Let's get him in the head. Now see, I have this level of skill because I've been playing the game for so long that most of the time I can aim for the head and take the person out. And that is the outside of the school, and I've pretty much taken everybody out. So I'm all clear here. You can see that somebody's been using this as a base of some kind. So let's go indoors and show you. Oh, I can search the bodies. I get fingers, cigarettes, and ammo. Some of this stuff I really don't need, so I'm not going to go scavenging every body. But I'm going to go into the school. And let's switch to a close-range weapon, which is my terrible shotgun. And with this weapon, I pretty much don't need to... Oh, it looks like I've already killed everybody in here. Oh, this doesn't look good. Yeah, I think I used this when I was testing a couple of different mods. There are modifications to the game you can find online that add all kinds of new things to it. And at one point I kind of went a little crazy with that. And I basically went back through this place like a whirlwind and killed everybody. So let's find somewhere to go. I have quests, as I've said, and there are different places I can go. Speak with a man named Desmond, thought control. So let's follow that quest. And now my world map should tell me where to go next, but it's not because it's probably in one of the add-ons. So I can't really do a whole lot with that right now. Let's just go. Well, I've always wanted to check out the Pittsburgh, so there's a way into Pittsburgh here. And I gotta find the closest place to this train tunnel here, and I think I'm just gonna go to Raven Rock, which is a place I had to go through as part of the main quest line is what it's called. And it's basically you come out of the vault looking for your father, and you find out that he was working on a project to basically flood the tidal basin with fresh water, and using this thing called a water purifier. So you go through the game trying to find your dad. I gotta switch to a long-range weapon. These guys are gonna kick my butt. Alright, good. Let's just take him out. It can be a little sluggish when you're in that mode. Oh, there he goes. And down he goes. Whoop. Is that robot shooting at me? Let's blow that to pieces. And looks like they're retreating from me, so I'm not going to worry about them too much. Let's just start heading in the right direction here. So I had to go through a bunch of quests. I had to go to different locations and talk to different people to find my missing father, and it led to me going into another vault to look for this item called the Gek, which is almost like the thing in Star Trek, the Genesis Project. It's a Genesis device that was left in some of the vaults that they haven't all been picked over yet, and I am stuck on this outcropping, and I think I'm going to be up a creek if I can't get off because I'm stuck. It's a long way down. Alright, let's just try going slow. Don't want to go into a big bad slide, otherwise I could die. So, alright, there it is. Let's do the Into the Pit quest here. Go into Pittsburgh. I gotta kill a bunch of slavers. And it tells me that it's coming from here, that radio tower. So, so you go through the game and you make it to the tidal basin. Whoa, these are some kind of creature. Ooh, I've never seen these things before. Murloc Kings. Mirelurks, I mean, they're some kind of mutated creature. So take them out. Ooh, one more shot. One more shot. Ooh, got him. Now see, I can't go back into that aiming mode until my AP number goes back up, because for every shot I took, it used my AP points. So I'm basically having to shoot this guy by hand here until it fills back up. And there it's filled back up. And I got a good shot at his head. But it sounds like something else is shooting me from behind. Curse Splat. And the game likes to dramatically zoom in on the bullet sometimes. You know, it's just silly fun. It's just a game. Don't take it too seriously. More, and he's so close that my bullets are going to rip right through him. And one more shot is what I get. Oh, no, my dog got him. There's my dog taking him out. Alright, did he have anything cool? Just meat. Ooh, something's attacking my dog. Get off my dog. Oh, got him. Didn't even have to use VATS. I don't want any of the meat he's got. Oh, I just leveled up. I made it to my last level, I think. I hit level 30 or 29. The game's going to give me a little thing in a second here. It should. Okay, usually when I level up, it tells me I leveled up. Need some health. That's good. Level. So I'm just making my way towards that tower, which is showing up on my little map. Oop, there's another one. Right in the face. Oop, miss one. Miss two. Come on, shoot him. Ah. Sometimes it's hard to hit their faces. Alright, he's getting a little too close for me. Oh, my dog. My dog took care of him. There it is. Okay, this is my, I leveled up, so that means I can put some skills into my different things. I can max that one out. I don't really use big guns, so I think I'm going to just spend it all on barter. And just 2 into explosives. And what else do I have? Did I get anything new? Party Boy. No alcohol effects. Nerves of Steel. Ooh, definitely. Definitely. Regenerate action points quicker. Oh, that's great. Ooh, something else. My dog growling. When my dog is growling, there's usually something nearby. But no, he stopped growling. So I'm going to keep moving. And I know it's somewhere up in this direction, because the compass tells me I need to move due east. Oh, there's something red on the map. Let's see, there's another Mirelurk King way over there. A couple of them. Whoa, he almost shot me. Alright, let's go for the head. Take him out. Take him out. Kaboom. Get him, doggy. The dog was much more useful earlier on, but he's still pretty powerful here. Oh, I crippled him. You can actually cripple things by hitting them in certain spots. You know, you can shoot them in the arm, you can shoot them in the leg to make them fall over. There's a bunch of different things you can do, but I mostly just go for the headshot because it looks cool. Just a good way of getting my aggressions out, you know, at the world. Just totally relaxed and enjoying the, you know, being this character, being this hero of the wasteland that, you know, does good deeds and helps people. And I spend, you know, maybe 1 or 2 hours a night playing this. And that's 1 or 2 hours a night that I'm not doing other things, so this is not a bad thing, John. It's not a bad thing at all. Okay, there's some robots up there. Let's throw some grenades at them. You want pulses because they're robots. And let's throw some grenades at him. Boom. I think I got a little too close to him. Hopefully this kills them both. One more grenade, come on. Get there, yeah, took them all out. Alright, good, because... Okay, I couldn't see. Alright, took them both out. Oh, what else is there? Nope, they're dead. And... switch back to my weapon. It's a game of switching weapons, because you gotta go from long range to short range. I'll just take everything. And you loot the bodies. You can literally go over and take stuff from them. So that's another fun part of the game. You never know what you're going to find when you're out looting stuff. You can play the game as a bad guy, by the way. It's totally up to you how you want to play the game. You can actually be a bad person and go after the townspeople, and you know, but it basically makes it so that you can't do much. You become a bad guy, so you basically can't deal with good people anymore because, you know, just like reality, they know you, they know who you are, and you're not welcome. You know, records of your deeds go with you in this game, much like in reality. But like I said, this is an alternate version of reality, so I'm not Kevin here. I'm the wanderer of the wasteland, and I have a chance to help people. So, come on. Oh, my dog killed him. Good boy, dog meat. Alright, let's reload here. I know I'm coming close now. Where am I? Oh, I'm almost at the train tunnel. There's something coming up here. There's a... Ooh, a scorpion. Rad scorpion. Whoa. These things are annoying. They usually get much bigger. Kaboom. Even the animals die bad. And then you get these scorpion glands that are worth 30 caps, and they weigh a pound, but it's useful for making anti-venom. So that's why people need it in the game. It's got its own pretty much little ecosystem. And I mean, this is just a small part of the map. The map is huge. It's just, I mean, you watched me go from here to this point, and that was maybe a 10-minute walk. So